My name is Avey. I'm the Chief Concert Technician at Lindeblad Piano Restoration. I'm responsible for the piano as an instrument. I'm responsible for how it sounds and how it plays mechanically. I'm responsible for enabling all the pianos I see to become the best versions of themselves prior to leaving the factory. A lot of what I do in this work and how I've grown doing this work is informed by my prior work as a musician, as a pianist, as a composer, through which I learned about discipline, I learned about nuance, I learned about humility, I learned so much about life from my first career and my first dream that I strove to achieve as a performer and as a composer. The piano is a very unique instrument. It has basically more range. It can go higher or lower than virtually any instrument. It has the ability to have tremendous power to soar actually over an orchestra. It has the ability to whisper and produce the most velvety, ethereal sounds. A bad action can have such a wide array of roadblocks to the pianist actually expressing themselves. It often is the case that a poorly regulated action makes it impossible to play soft. Soft is one of the hardest things to do on the piano. Another thing it could do is rob you of power. Another thing it could do is deliver energy from key to key unevenly. You never want a pianist to be playing and then after playing a note go, ooh. But if the action is not delivering evenly and efficiently the power that the pianist inputs into the instrument, then the results can just be off-putting. So a good action ideally will just go unnoticed. We want the musician to just be expressing themselves. The piano actually becomes part of their body in a sense. It's only possible if the action is good. It's only possible if the tuning is really solid. It's only possible if the voicing is even and the color is right for that particular piano. I have to do a triage on every piano to determine what are the greatest obstacles to musical expression with this instrument at this given time. There's a lot of factors at play that could combat getting the piano to its most optimum state. There's many things that I can adjust in regulation, and it's complicated because as I adjust one variable, it changes the way the system as the whole behaves. The same could be true with changing the tone of the piano. It could make it feel like the piano's heavier or the piano's lighter. Same could happen if I change the mechanics. All of a sudden it could feel like the piano has more power or like they could play soft when they couldn't before, which could in turn make them actually play different and respond to the way that the key feels at that moment and the type of response that they're getting. Ideally, I'm trying to get it so that if somebody puts a medium amount of energy into one key and then a medium amount of energy into any of the neighboring keys, that they get that same type of result from all the keys. The ultimate ideal for a piano is that it's no barrier to the person playing it. Music is hard enough. It's hard to read the notes on the page. It's hard to think about what you're going to play if you're off the page. It's hard to keep a rhythm. The last thing that we want as piano technicians is for the instrument to get in the way and be a further barrier to the execution of what the artist or what the client's trying to do. Part of what I like about this work is how hard it is, how challenging it is. Just when I think I know something, this line of work has a way of really putting you in your place, and the more you learn, the more you understand that there is to learn. One of the greatest barriers to achieving a great regulation is actually just caring. You have to care and you have to pay attention and you have to concentrate for as long as it takes to get everything in place. I'm not owed anything just because of my skill level. Every piano is an opportunity for me to grow. Every time I have to get the dampers to line up just so, or the hammers to line up just so, or the energy to feel just a certain flavor, it's all an opportunity to grow, and I have to approach it with that amount of humility in order for it to wind up in a place where I'm happy. I'm trying to remove barriers. I'm trying to enable the piano to be what it is, to be its best version of itself.